Hello! Welcome to the Crystal Crossings. I am Reverend Paul. The possibility of stepping into a higher plane is quite real for everyone. It requires no force or effort or sacrifice. It involves little more than changing our ideas about what is normal, and that is a direct quote from Deepak Chopra. You know, for more than 20 years now, this massive acceleration of energy has been affecting our dimensional reality by speeding up the pace of life in the outer world, which in turn has required us to transform our consciousness. As more and more of our external reality falls or leaves, the human mind instinctively delves for meaning and understanding as to why that happened. You know, I know for me this past week, I saw things I thought were in concrete crumble. My mentor always used to tell me, metaphysics was not for sissies, and the closer you got to the light, the greater the challenge. Lucky for us, the month of November will hold clarity, choice, and grounding, if we can hold on and can stretch to understand what cannot always be explained. And I know sometimes I get so frustrated when the same lessons keep coming back, and you know, it's only different faces and places that have changed. The lesson's still the same. Because the energy within us is changing, it's necessary for us to change our perception of what is around us, what is ours to manage and change, and how we can actually call on the Creator inside to recreate what we thought to be unchangeable. And it can be done. All we have to do is to remember to stay grounded and stay calm in the storm. And remember that only the love is real. Everything else is an illusion. Now, to get the power of this incoming information, we will need to make peace with wherever life takes us. As the energy challenges us, our inner authority may feel backed into a corner with little room to maneuver. But you know what? That is just an illusion, because we always have the freedom of choice. Make peace with the experience that appears limiting or threatens to entrap you by learning to interpret the message from the soul that is underneath the discomfort. Remember, if you can endure or handle the pain of the experience, then you get the power or the consciousness that is written into that situation. And also remember, we have so many waves, again, of this new energy coming on the planet, and sometimes it does get very hard for us to handle. And I can certainly tell you, if you're not grounded, things are going to get bumpy. And as Dan Millman says, and again I quote, "Don't avoid the void." When we feel stuck, going nowhere, even starting to slip backwards, we may actually be backing up to get a running start. How about that? And he goes on to say, to change, we must go through a transition zone. It's not easy being in transition. Thoughts, beliefs, and habits are all in flux. And it can create a sense of groundlessness, of being in a void that can be quite uncomfortable. When we're in the void, our first impulse will be to revert to the old habits because, naturally they feel comfortable. Our goal is to hang in there until the change is complete, knowing that transitions are part of the change process. And it helps us muster the courage to put up with the discomfort, the uneasiness, the void. Change requires letting go of what we've always known and done to allow in something new. We need to trust ourselves and higher forces to unfold a new reality for us. Every positive change, every jump to a higher level of energy and awareness involves a rite of passage. Each time to ascend to a higher rung on the ladder of personal evolution, we must go through a period of discomfort, of initiation. And again, that was from Dan Millman. So I share with you to stay in peace and love, dealing with these symptoms of change, and know that you're not alone. Everybody's going through all these changes. Relationships that we felt were stable and lasted a lifetime are melting away. Jobs we felt secure in, we're finding ourselves having to leave them. Certainly all the storms that the country has been bombarded with has tested us and challenges us each and every day. But as you experience these energetic events, and let's call it the dance of light, many will find their lives and energies under intense stress. And I'm going to ask you to hold the energy and try real hard of peace and love. Let what must be released move through you, and do not attempt to hold on to energies that must be released, as the old is replaced with the new. It's the cycle of life. And every soul that chooses to heal wounds and overcome insecurities and nurture its own well-being is going to contribute to the incoming healthy collective unity consciousness, the collectiveness of the mind and heart. So again, as you go out this week, I ask you to remember to stay calm and know that everything is in divine right order. Namaste, my friends, and have a wonderful week. Thank you.